Inget tack. I'm kind of nervous. All right. Yes, I am recording, so we go ahead and see. Why is one of my CPUs running at 100? Okay. I didn't think that would be up. Okay. What do I have? Oh, crap. So what I just did was unplug the former parity drive and plugged in my 2 terabyte that I was unsure of. And part of that unsure part to parts, the part I'm unsure about. Um, this is I have two identical of that drive, the 2 terabyte Seagate Barracuda LP, and the one that's in it now that is now highlighted. uh, there's a label on the back of it that says dead, something I did, but this one, this one is the one that I physically repaired. That the fucking plastic bit on the actual SATA connector had physically broke, but the pins, the leads were still intact. No, didn't even bend, and I glued it back on. I made a video. I haven't made it, but I recorded it, and I'm pretty sure I've tested it, but right this moment, it's not wanting to read. In fact, it's kind of weird plugging in because it is still a little crooked from gluing it back. And this hard drive dock I have, I can't just plug a cable into it. It's one of those full power and data at once, jam it in there. And I think it's forced this straight again. And again, none of the leads are breaking. So in my brain, even though it wasn't smart of me to do that, I knew it when I was doing it. Uh, it's staying together. The leads are still there. I see no reason it shouldn't work. So that's why I'm confused at why, if any of them are giving me issues with Unraid and everything, it should be this one. I'm plugging it into the dock here right now to just see what happens. Boom. Why is Unraid thinking now that I've plugged this into my computer locally? What the hell? Oh, did I accidentally select something? I think I did. Okay, it's disk 8, no media. I'm still. Um, I think that when I glued the piece back, it got glue on the copper leads, and I set with my teeny tiny little knife. Thought I had it right here, but it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, like super small precision blade. I don't know. Yeah, there it is. And I sit there and like scrape those tiny little leads off. So it might just be a connection issue right now. It may just not be completely clean. Maybe I should. I should. I will get some alcohol later and try to clean it better. But for this, I'm happy right this moment. It's telling me wrong and everything because, yeah, I ripped out a fucking. It was actually a SAS drive. A tiny little 2.5 inch, but like maybe an inch thick. It's a little speedy SAS drive. That's what this ST9000 is. What I'm thinking about, I did like it because it's a fast drive. I mean, it's great for parity. But since I want to have the bigger drive, I'm considering taking that. It's a terabyte um, as a parity for a small form factor NAS with nothing but small drives because I have two 500 HDDs and I don't know how many 2.5 inch SSDs. Yeah, yeah, those STDs, and we don't want to talk about that. All right, this is the moment of truth. I can't remember if this will reset the name of the machine. I don't want to reserve. I don't want to preserve. Let me just make double sure. Oh yeah. No, I checked before this. I'm crazy about. I don't like to. I don't like to not triple check backups before I wipe something. All right, I'm just doing it. I will start building the nest now. I shouldn't do that. Like, don't put horrible audio and move your face weird so you can't dub it on the actual like important part of the video. Okay. From here, I'm a little bit crazy about. I like to have these in order. I don't like to randomly grab them and then my main page just be a scattering of random. So these are the greens, these are the blues, this is the um, Enterprise, and it really shouldn't matter any order. And trying to think if I wanted to swap anything else at this point, but I don't think so. I think I've overthought this and then went back on my ideas and then went forward and back and forward, and I think it's time to just pursue. I guess I'm trying to decide if I want to leave the enterprise drive in there because it's kind of a waste just sitting there. I don't know what else I'd use it for, so. Okay, my brain is just not with me. I was on here and I'm like, wait, where's the other EUR one? Where's I right above it. C D E F G H I J. Okay. This is just I know the most super exciting thing ever. So there and if I didn't start this one clear in case I like lose all the other recordings. Um I had 3 drives set up with a single parity. I added the other 6 drives, and whenever I tried to just add the other drives, it was going to take 8 days to do what it needed to do. And I honestly, I'm not even arguing with that. having only one parity drive, and then just everything I was doing, all the layers of it, adding another parity drive, so it has to copy all the shit that was already there to another drive, and then adding more drives to that, and then it's got to copy it to both of the parity drive. Like it, that's probably right the amount of time, but I didn't have anything on here I cared about, so it's so much easier just to restart. Especially like in my case, this is a second, third, fourth, fifth, maybe server I use. It's like a triple backup. It's like more like experimentation than anything, just like this right here. So I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be this casual about wiping things and restarting and all that if this was all I had. But, I mean, actually, this one is my. This is the one that actually this is my second place. This is my second most important situation. Is the one that has just everything that runs 24/7, and I don't want to ever think about it. I don't mess with this one at all. Just add to it sometimes. But I'll test things on other servers and go like, "Oh yeah, I do want to keep that forever." And then I'll put it on this one. But and then I have Old Faithful here. Literally a fireproof NAS, an IO safe. And that is the heart of my home lab. And it doesn't really do much. It does what it's supposed to do. It fucking stores. It's like 18 gig or 18 terabyte. Oh, that's my baby. All right, getting down to the enterprise one that I would swap out if I had others. I think that's last night. I think I thought I had a couple more 1 terabyte drives, so I was trying to like pick and choose. But at this point, that's it. I had a Western Digital black 1 terabyte out here yesterday, and when I plugged it into this dock, it just starts spinning at full speed, and it doesn't recognize anything, of course. Like I could waste some time trying to troubleshoot, but let's just call it. I don't know why it has the parity 2 up here, like by default. I don't know if I did something to put that up there, or because I had two parity drives and they were just 1 terabyte parity drives. I'm not sure what, or if that's just like a default. If you're gonna have like 10 drives, it assumes they're all the same drive size and wants to do. And to be completely honest, it would be smarter to have two parity drives rather than one big parity drive, just for redundancy and all that. But this is my playground. This is my sandbox. I just hope it don't give me no shit. Oh, and do I? I'm trying to. I think I have two NVMe's plugged into it right now. That's why I'm a little bit confused there too. I need to go check. I mean, I know one of them back there has two NVMe's. Just have it unassigned. Nope. Hmm. I bet you it's half unplugged in the slot, the PCIe slot that it's in. I noticed yesterday. If you go to push it down and the wrong on the, I don't know if it's on the wrong side or in the middle or what, it'll cock. It'll like lean, so it's probably lifting up on the contacts, and you go in there and push it in. But I'll do that later. Oh, wait, no, that's just my dumb brain went, oh, there it is. It is on the side. But that's just the one. I hope it's not gonna try to do butterifs. Butterifs. Butterif. I can't remember where the options are. That's what I wanted to see. Sorry, I don't want to go and manually change all these. Now I'm curious about this. This will probably be butterifs. I got really upset with butterifs at some point. I'm going to try to avoid it. What are your default settings? I don't know if the pool device has different defaults. Just go to the handy dandy search. It's not going to help. I don't know what I'm even trying to find. Just if there's like a default preset setting, all system type, auto. Well, what is that for you? I guess I'm just gonna find out. I'll leave it in auto because I did I tried ZFS XFS butterifs, and for my purposes, which is more messing about than anything, this worries me now too, that this doesn't show a reading. That may be a crappy drive. That was the other problem with last night, things just like screeching to a halt. Throwing a bunch of old mixed drives into a system and you turn it on and then it's acting kind of weird. It could be one, if not all of those drives having some small issue that is just like snowballing and making the whole system just screech to a halt, or not even screech to a halt, just slowly. I can't think of a good word to emphasize how slow. If I have a chance to test it real quick, then yeah. It's not a good time. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. I think that would be one of the top two drives. Um, the reason I just rebooted this before right now, one of the drives wasn't showing up, and it's the power, the SATA power connector just came off. Got too much shit going on in there. So I've been wondering if I don't have any other situations like that. This 2 terabyte one is the one that I was most questioning because I have a repaired cable on it. It's gonna swap out. Oh yeah, I had something drying last night. I need to check on. Now, oh, I'm gonna stop looking for problems and start my own. There's a couple connections in that case that are questionable, so I'm just gonna see what happens if it starts and go from there. Bum 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 bum. Maybe I should go look at those connections while this is attempting to start. Yeah. Did I have any? Okay. Making sure I didn't have any information up there that I would regret. Mounting discs. Yeah, I'm gonna go check that while this is waiting. Oh, ho, ho, ho. One of the drives just clicking like a every 30 seconds type. And that would be disc 8. I have to assume that. And disc 6, because I remember the last 3 letters, JPJ, last night were showing it was doing what disk 8 is, showing the asterisk and not reading SATA. But I'm still not 100% sure if I have concerns about the wiring and other things. I'm not 100% going to say, well, that drive's just trash. But at the same time, they could all be trash. This is just going to fight with itself. Um, I was concerned about disk, about this 2 terabyte disk, but oh, this ain't even spinning. I'm still might be confusing it with this one. That's the exact same one.